Hello everybody, it is still Saturday the 11th of May and something just came to me. Now I'm making this as a second video today. I made another one today. I don't actually like doing this because usually one takes away from the other, but it's just on my mind and I really need to get rid of it. Right, so again, my friend is back. We're having another conversation and she's triggering me left, right and center as she always does. And here we go again. Right, so she's talking about Steiner. Now, I don't know if Steiner actually said those things, yeah? Now, she heard it from somebody else and I heard it from her, so who knows? If he did say that, then we really need to think about Steiner in a big way. Anyway, so she said that Steiner said that there are other beings in this realm, which I believe they are here, obviously. Some of them have maybe even taken form. Some of them are on a slightly different energy, so we don't see them, removed from us. And then she said there are also angelic beings in this realm. And she said that Steiner said, here we go, that it is the destiny of humans to become angelic beings. Yeah? Well, God forbid. It is actually what Jesus did. He became an angelic being. I want to show you this here. The image of an angel. Yeah? And then we really must understand, because we're going around going, oh, they are angelic beings, how wonderful. What is actually an angel? And what are you then becoming if you become angelic? Yeah. Again, we're using these words that we don't actually know the meaning of. Yeah. And then we fill in the blanks. And this is the thing, we fill in our ignorance with desire, what we want it to be, imagination, that sort of thing. Well, so don't fill in the blanks, yeah, by yourself. I've looked at the text and I've seen something that would give meaning to the word angel. And then by that, what it would mean to be angelic. And it's not a good thing, trust me. So to me, an angel, because they are messengers and they are guides and they are bringers of knowledge, and they are actually energies. Yeah? They're not actually beings by themselves. But they are our energies, and the energies that is in anything and everything that has life. And they bring knowledge, like the energy of fear brings the knowledge of danger or possible danger, which is Satan. You have Azrael, which is sadness. And on the energy of sadness, you get a knowledge of loss, maybe pending loss, the possibility of loss. Lucifer is compassion, knowledge of the suffering of others. So they are our energies and they serve us. They were given to us to serve us because they bring us knowledge. And they bring knowledge not to the rational mind but to the feeling body. Adam, Eve being the rational mind. The male and the female inside of us. So they bring knowledge to the feeling body. Yeah? So now, to become an angelic being means you become the image of just one of those feelings. You're filled with just one of those feelings and you get information on only one of those feelings. And that is what Jesus did. He became full on compassion, yeah, and forgiveness, which is actually a thought. So the two together, compassion and forgiveness, male and female. And he became that. Now, I was thinking earlier about, we're storytellers, yeah? And you say, oh, how wonderful. Jesus, how wonderful. Yeah? All compassion. Fantastic. Okay. And I was thinking of a story. And I might tell the story now. Let's say once upon a time there was a really big dragon. Yeah, a really fearsome dragon that would go around burning everything because it could. And because it was its pleasure to do so. Yeah? Until people in the end overcame that dragon, and they put him in chains. They didn't kill him, but they put him in chains and they put him in a cave. Yeah? Until somebody came about who was filled with compassion. And again, on compassion, the only thing you can see is suffering. There is no other voice that will bring you any other information. Like Satan, the energy of fear telling you about danger. No, you've thrown him out of your heaven. His voice is no longer there. So you're filled with compassion. All you know is suffering. And let's say the dragon is suffering, obviously, because he's chained. So filled with compassion and seeing the suffering of the dragon, and there's no other thought in your head, and you cannot receive any other thought because you are receiving purely on that energy. You would release that thing. That is what you would do. Yeah? And then tell me that that is rational or even good. Because if the dragon had not repented or seen the error of its ways, he would go straight out there and did what he did before. But being tunnel visioned on just the knowledge of, on compassion, you would release that thing. You would. Because that's the only thing you would know to do. See, that is why we should be multiple aspects, multiple dimensional beings. That is why we have a variety of energies that bring knowledge to our feeling body, that then has to somewhat connect to the rational mind, yeah, so that they know each other, and they, we know in our fullness what's actually going on here. So, in this world right now, yeah, there are angelic beings. Actually, there are human beings that have become angelic, if you understand what it means. They have tunnel vision on just one energy. Greed. Greed is an angel. It's a mammon, which funnily enough in many countries it actually means money. Strange stuff. It is an angel. The energy of greed is an angel. And it serves you if you are in need. Greed will show you how to get stuff. So it is your servant. Everything is given to serve. So yeah, the likes of Bezos, of Bill Gates, they are full on angelic beings when you understand what it means. You see that I keep going back to that CEO that of Pfizer, that said, that what they were doing might be bad for some, but hey, it is a cash cow. So he was actually on his way to becoming angelic. And he says it's a cash cow, so greed. He's already going there. But he was still partly human. See, an angel is no longer human. An angel is, then you're no longer human. But he still had humanity in him when there was still a thought in his head that it might be bad for some. So he was just about hanging in there, staying human before becoming angelic. And an angel is less than a human. Definitely less than a human. So you have the hierarchy of heaven, the spiritual hierarchy. You have those that are the image of the God that's building all of this, and that is the level of intention. And the intention is to subdue nature, to rule over everything, and to have dominion over this world. So the likes of the Klaus Schwab, they are at the top of the pyramid. Again, they may be receiving from another being out there that is under the same spirit, under the same intention. Yeah, so they are the level of God, those that speak directly to God in the intention. And then you have the angels that serve God, the angelic beings, and they are the ones that have tunnel vision on just one thing. And they no longer know good and bad because they cannot reason. Because you need more than one voice to have a conversation, to reason. And they no longer have that. They only have one voice. They only receive information on one energy. Yeah? So coming back, let me go back to the beginning just for once, quickly. As I said, I don't know whether Steiner said that. As I said, my friend told me, she heard from somebody else, Steiner said there are angelic beings here and that humans should become angelic beings. That is why we come here, to become angelic. Well, then I can only say two things. Either he did not know what he was talking about, he did not understand, and he was a parrot himself, saying getting information and just blabbing it out without having meanings to the words. And that is actually the better option, that he actually didn't know what he was doing. The other option is that he understood fully well what he was saying, in which case he was one of them, and he was rotten to the core. So, yeah, I think we have to approach Steiner with caution. I mean, listen to what he says. Look at it with understanding. Look at it with your own knowledge of good and bad. I am as a God in that I know good and bad. Yeah, and then make up your own mind. But do not go around, oh, there are angelic beings, how wonderful. Because if you have no definition for what angel is or what an angelic being then is, the image of an angel, what that would be, but you're filling in the blanks with what you want it to be, you're going the wrong way. And in the end, if you look at the text and what they're saying, and you can see what it works, you can reason what it is. You can gain understanding. Those texts are not beyond our understanding. They're not. Anyway, I leave it at that, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.